K Sports. It's Wednesday, Hump Day, and we're ready to bring you all the action. Hi, everyone. I'm Kevin. And checking out some numbers for Shai Gilgeous-Alexander.
And guys, how about the surge of offense he's experiencing right now? These last 5 games, he's been a machine at the offensive end. A different score than he had been earlier in the season. We'll find out if he can keep it going here tonight.
So here's Oklahoma City's starting group. The 4 and the 5, the lengthy pair of Holmgren and Hartenstein. Gilgeous-Alexander runs things with Dort to his side. And it's Williams at the 3. And for the Warriors, in the backcourt, we'll see Curry and Podziemski. Jimmy Butler is out there with Horford. And it's Kuminga in at the small forward position. All right, Greg, here we are on the day before Thanksgiving, a very special time of the year. Any favorite Thanksgiving traditions or foods for you or your family?
Oh, Kevin, I'm a sweet potato pie lover, but I tell you, man, I love it all. I can't wait.
When it comes to players who like having fun, Greg, Jimmy Butler has to be way up there.
Kevin, did you see his media picture for the 23-24 season? He looked like he belonged in an emo band with that hairstyle. Jimmy is definitely one of those guys that likes to troll and have fun.
First free throw is good.
A highly talented two-way player. Butler is also known for his tough-nosed approach to the game.
And so Butler nails both of them.
No surprise there. He's about as automatic as it gets from the stripe. I hope I didn't jinx him.
Pass to Holmgren. Outside, Dort. Now, Gilgeous-Alexander. Yep, that one goes.
With great positional size, Gilgeous-Alexander can finish over defenders.
Williams against Kuminga. Pass to Horford, and the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Hartenstein. Getting the latest now from our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David, it's all yours. Take it away.
Well, I did get a chance to speak with Steve Kerr a little bit. He said SGA has this special ability to lull a defender into a slower pace and then suddenly make a quick move that leaves everybody just standing there. Coach feels the attention has to be on him. He wants to force somebody else to beat them. Guys?
Thank you, David. Holmgren kicks to Gilgeous-Alexander. Shot clock at 6. Back to Holmgren. Offline with his 3. Outside Curry. Puts up a deep 3. Sinks it. What range from outside. Wow.
That's not even a deep 3 for Curry. That's just pretty much his range at this point in his career.
It's Dort on the wing. He's defended by Podziemski. Holmgren the pass to Williams. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass.
Yeah, coach's pet peeve there. No box out.
Yeah, you think you got to stop, and it's wasted because of sloppy work on the glass. You literally practice that every day.
Here's Butler. That one's in. His first shot this game.
Butler is smart and knows to take what you give him. If the mid-range is open, he'll take it.
And Mark Daigneault calls timeout here. He wants to talk to his guys.
You
take a look at the teams that have been holding their opponents to the fewest points in the last 10 games. Number 5, the Warriors.
I mean, they've been impressive on the defensive end, and they may have caught a few teams on off nights, but you've got to give them credit. They've made scoring a chore when you look at their opponents.
Williams passes to Dort. Oklahoma City moving the ball around. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander, and it's sent back by Horford.
Still a tremendous player. Al Horford using that experience.
And now let's take a look again at that incredible rejection.
And right out of the gate, trying to set the tone defensively, you gotta love that energy.
Dort finds Williams. 5 to shoot. Oklahoma City needs to get off a shot. Gets it to go from beyond the arc.
And the three-point shot wasn't always there for Dort, but he's put in a ton of work on it, and it shows.
Should we know that not many teams have had steady core players like the Warriors have had over the past decade?
Well, there's so much player movement these days, and it's hard to keep any roster intact, let alone a superstar team like Golden State.
Pass to Holmgren. Over Curry. A miss that time. Would have put him up.
And he's very confident from that range, but you can't make him off.
Podziemski with it. And the rejection by Holmgren.
Long 7-1 with that 7'6" wingspan. Holmgren can alter a block just about every shot in his vicinity. And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Easy possessions like that literally are just a gift. You just dream of them. He'll gladly take those.
Here's Kuminga. Unable to get that one. Nice D from Williams. Gilgeous-Alexander with it. And Curry picks him up defensively.
And good work inside. SGA will make more room for himself on the perimeter when he can be effective down low.
Pass to Podziemski. Back to Curry. They need this. Shoots over Gilgeous-Alexander. And a nice play by Curry as he scores. Curry's got 5 points so far. Williams against Kuminga. Outside Williams. Holmgren with a screen on Kuminga. Here's Williams. Some solid defense from Butler. And it's Butler with the ball. He'll bring it up for Golden State. Trailing by 2. Their last meeting was in Oklahoma City, where they were unable to fight off the Thunder.
Well, if they want to avoid the outcome of that first meeting, they'll need to be stronger on the glass. They were completely outmatched in the last one.
And a lot of that begins with effort. Putting in the work and closing out possession should make this a much more contested game.
Here's Curry, and the Warriors take on 2 more. Oklahoma City's gone 1 of 2 from long range in the first quarter. Gilgeous-Alexander deciding where to go with it. That's good, and it's his 4th basket of the game. He's a strong 4 for 6.
His accuracy is on another level this quarter. Really high-quality shooting.
Curry with it. He's picked up by Gilgeous-Alexander. Butler kicks to Curry. Shoots over Gilgeous-Alexander. Curry can't get it to go. Thunder have gone 6 of 12 from the field here in the first quarter. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. Hartenstein with the screen on Curry. Gilgeous-Alexander, that's a 2-pointer. Offensive rebound. And the shot goes in.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
The Warriors have gotten 5 of 10 shots to drop in this game so far. Right at the 50% mark. Takes the 3. Shot by Podziemski, no good.
Shocking that he just bricked that one. The defense got real lucky there.
And Curry has it in the corner. From outside, off the mark. The Thunder with the lead. Unloads from 13. And the shot is good, dropping in off the front of the rim.
And when he gets in his head that he's going to get to the basket, very little you can do defensively.
Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
Curry on the wing. 6 on the shot clock. Basket counts. Curry's got 9 points.
Sometimes there's just no stopping Curry. He's just too skilled.
Gilgeous-Alexander passes to Dort. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. Shoots over Podziemski. Gilgeous-Alexander can't get it to go. Here's Podziemski. Defended by Dort. And the basket by Horford.
And Horford is a selective shooter, but he's fantastic at knowing when to attack inside.
Pass to Hartenstein. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Shakes him. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. Greg, seems like we always talk about Shai Gilgeous-Alexander's offensive side. But when it comes to deflections and steals, his defense, he's one of the best.
Yeah, his two-way ability is sometimes overlooked in the mainstream media. But people in the know how good of a defender he is.
The first free throw is good. And Greg, despite not winning Rookie of the Year, Holmgren had a historic start to his career.
And he would have won the award most seasons, but he obviously had some stiff competition. Regardless, he proved to be a versatile big man with star potential.
Looking at who's out there now for the Warriors. Trace Jackson-Davis is checked in for Horford. Gary Payton comes in for Kuminga. Moody's checked in for Brandon Podziemski. And it's DeAnthony Melton in for Curry.
And this guy just does everything. Scores, passes, good rebounder, just an all-around terrific basketball player.
There's the screen. To the paint. Moody finds Jackson-Davis. Whistle blows. Bucket is good. And he'll have a chance at the line to make it a 3-point play. First trip to the free throw line for him tonight.
Not the best statistic for him in terms of his performance at the line. Very low numbers.
First personal foul. Second team foul. At the line for the Dubs, Trace Jackson-Davis. 1 shot.
And that drops, so they now lead by 1. Last season, the Thunder finished as the 1 seed for the first time since 2013.
Yeah, and that was when they were led by the young duo of Durant and Westbrook. But they've got a new group of young stars now who are looking to bring that first championship to OKC.
Butler kicks to Melton. That one is stuffed right through.
And we've seen several lead changes tonight. Neither team giving an inch.
I've been on the edge of my seat courtside. Man, this has been a barn burner.
Now, here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Defended by Moody. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. It goes on Moses Moody.
And able to get himself to the line. SGA so crafty inside there to get the contact.
That's good from Gilgeous-Alexander. Greg, since reaching 5 consecutive NBA Finals, the Warriors have missed the playoffs 3 of the past 5 years.
And to be fair, they did go 46-36 season. They were 10 games over 500 last year. So they weren't a bad team, but Golden State doesn't just expect to be in the play-in. They want to be a contender.
And it's Butler with the ball. He'll bring it up for the Warriors.
Timeout.
They trail by 1. And we've got a timeout called by Steve Kerr. He's going to have a discussion here on the sideline.
And get ready to move. And welcome out your Warrior safety.
He's checked in for Oklahoma City. Let's take a second to see the teams that have been the toughest inside this season so far. 5th on the list, the Thunder.
I mean, terrific rim protection. I mean, they rotate and help on the inside as well as anybody. And, of course, you want to keep offenses on the outside shooting jump shots, and that continues to be the goal.
Wallace against Melton. Outside Butler. To the inside, Hayton. It's rebounded by Oklahoma City. Outplayed in the previous game on their schedule, losing to Sacramento.
Yeah, tough game on the road. The guys you're defending, obviously comfortable shooting in their own building. You've got to find a way to break their rhythm.
Well, they weren't fighting through screens. Their closeouts and rotations were late. You name it, and let's just say they didn't do it on defense.
Right now, let's send it over to the sidelines and get a report from David Aldridge.
Kevin, thank you. Jalen Williams is a do-it-all dynamo for the Thunder. Coach Mark Daigneault said, "We've cross-matched him onto centers. He'll shift him to a point guard. It's hard to explain how impactful that is for you. You have a great offensive player that you're also moving all over the lineup." Kevin?
The versatility. That is pretty special.
I mean, sneaky. When he moves around the floor, Holmgren takes you out of the play, slips past, and just rolls to the hoop.
Now, here's Moody. Covered by Joe. Here's Butler, and he drives in. Makes it off the glass. Butler's got 6.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
Williams against Payton. Williams dishes to Holmgren. Good. Great play by Williams to set it up. Holmgren's got his second basket of the night.
Oh, good defense. Holmgren just too tall, and boy, is he skilled.
Here's Butler. It's Chet Holmgren with the rebound.
And already they've staked out a noticeable advantage in terms of aggression and controlling the backcourt.
They get it again. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
Yeah, good job to take it right at them.
This is his first chance at the line tonight.
And just a top-notch free throw shooter this year, all the way up there at 88%.
And he makes the first. Well, over the years, the Warriors have had some historic tax bills.
Yeah, and for the most part, it's been well worth it because it's led to championships and they generate a ton of income. But now, with this tax repeater penalties, you can see why they've tried to cut costs, and every team in the league has followed.
And Joe drops them both. There's 39 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Curry against Wallace. Shoots. Outside for Curry. The three-pointer, no good. The Thunder leading by 3. Wiggins passes to Caruso. Down low, here's Holmgren. Takes the assist and lays it in. Picked out the pass nicely.
And they keep hammering away at him inside, forcing the ball into the paint.
Payton gets the bucket.
I'll tell you what, I'm not sure these guys can keep this up.
There will be some letdown at some point, but these teams, they are built to score, so.
Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, guys, has been on display for Oklahoma City. He totaled 14 points in the quarter. He's given them all the offense they need right now. We'll get you back to the action after this break. And close game underway so far. We'll see if either of these teams can jump out in the second quarter. And taking a quick look here at the hustle stats for the Thunder.
They've put their hard hats on and gone to work on the offensive boards. Those second chance points can really energize a team.
And they are also just outworking the opposition in transition. When the break is on, they've continued to find ways to score.
On the floor for Oklahoma City, getting going here in the second quarter. Payson Wallace is out there with Isaiah Joe. Then there's Holmgren. Then it's Wiggins, and it's Caruso in at the 3, a small forward. And it's Payton, that time on the assist by Curry. Payton's got it all tied up now for the Warriors. Now here's Caruso, defended by Moody. Wiggins, a screen on Curry. At the elbow, it's Wiggins. And he nails the jumper. Wiggins has got his first 2 points.
Just such a well-rounded offensive player. He's got a little bit of everything.
Pass to Moody. And here is Curry. He lobs it up. 5 on the clock. Nice spin off the left rim and in. Curry's got 11 points.
You see players around the league trying to copy Curry's one-motion shot, but there's only one step.
And Mark Daigneault calls timeout here. He's made the decision. He wants to huddle up with his guys. City making a change here. Dort's checked in.
for your PS Breaker.
And joining us now by phone is insider Shams Charania with some news. Shams, give it to us.
Well, guys, teams are all grappling with this new CBA, especially the dreaded second apron. Fans possibly unclear on what it means. Honestly, even front offices are still navigating the complexities of the new restrictions. But basically, it has become harder for teams to spend big and acquire new players under the current systems. We'll see, guys, how this impacts everyone moving forward.
Something to keep an eye on, no doubt. All right, Shams, thanks a lot.
Clever move by Curry, taking the foul, but still getting the shot off.
Shoot two.
And they now lead as the free throw drops for him. And many around the league believe Curry doesn't get enough fouls called in his favor. Gggg, what do you think?
There could be some truth to that. He gets held and grabbed more than anyone when running off screens, but especially blatant on drives to the rim.
Stephen Curry hits them both. The greatest shooter ever, Steph Curry. You played with him. What was it like seeing him day in and day out?
I had the pleasure of playing with Steph the first year he broke the NBA record for threes in a season. And when I tell you he was just scratching the surface, he was always looking to push the boundaries, to see what he can do, and to work at every aspect of his shooting.
Jackson Davis finds Curry. Pass to Moody. To the middle. Knocked away. Here's Payton. Rebound by Wallace. And here's Wallace. He'll bring it up for the Oklahoma City Thunder. Outside, Dort. And he's good on the three ball. Dort's got his second bucket tonight.
And when you have Dort on your side, this is what he brings on the offensive end. Great off the catch and fire.
It's Curry outside. Hits the three-point bomb. And the Warriors lead by 2.
And when they've gone to him, he has come through big time. You got to keep getting him touches.
Payton against Wiggins. Dort wide open. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. Warriors have gone 3 of 4 from the floor here in the second quarter. Pass to Melton. And it's off from three-point range. Oklahoma City's gone 1 of 4 from three-point range in the second. Not a whole lot dropping out there for them. Wallace kicks to Wiggins. That three off the mark.
You know what, though? Sometimes you can be too open. I think it may have surprised him, and that's why he missed.
Pass to Moody. Now Jackson Davis. Outside Curry. Fires the three. Caruso grabs the miss. Oklahoma City trailing. Wiggins finds Caruso. Holmgren with it. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle and 2 shots coming up.
And you know teams are going to be physical with Holmgren, but he's aggressive, and boy, he plays with passion.
And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for the Warriors.
So far, they haven't had to force anything. They're swinging the ball around and turning good passing into points.
And on top of that, they've been asserting themselves offensively, getting a good chunk of their points from inside.
Free throw drops for Holmgren.
And Holmgren possesses sky-high potential. His length and versatility making him such an intriguing prospect.
Al Horford is checked in for the Warriors. Podziemski's coming in for Melton. And a switcher also for Oklahoma City. Jalen Williams is checked in for Wiggins. And he can't hit the second.
What I like about Holmgren, he's a lot more physical than his frame would indicate.
Pajemski inside. Here's Horford. The shot will not fall. Good D by Holmgren. The Thunder have gone only 2 of 7 from the field since the second quarter got underway. Williams passes to Caruso. Dort with a screen for Caruso. Just 5 to shoot. Pass to Wallace. Outside Williams. And again, Oklahoma City. No good. Now Moody.
All right, a chance to check out stats for Al Horford. This past month, he's really set himself apart. And he's in the top 20 in steals, bringing that focus and intensity at both ends.
And his shooting form at the line has been outstanding. Economical release. Fully extends on the follow-through. He can close games for you. Free throw good, Moody.
And they have yet to miss a shot from the line here this quarter.
So 1 for 2 that time at the stripe. Oklahoma City's gone 1 of 6 from three-point land in the second quarter. Less than 20%. But they've continued to let them fly. The Warriors leading. Left side Curry. On the wing, Payton. Back to Curry. And stolen by Wallace. Pass to Caruso. Now here's Williams. Defended by Payton. Williams kicks to Dort. 6 to shoot. The shot. That doesn't go on the chance to tie. Now here is Horford. That's to Curry. Golden State moving it around. Payton with a screen on Caruso. Here's Pajemski. Defended by Caruso. Pajemski's shot is good. Pajemski's got the lead up to 4 now for the Warriors. Williams passes to Dort. Wants to get it to Holmgren and does. Over Horford, hits the jump hook. Holmgren's got 9 points.
And great job from Holmgren. I like when he shows confidence attacking inside.
Timeout.
And so Steve Kerr calls for the timeout. Wants to regroup and go over the strategy. is here for the Warriors. Butler, he's checked in for Peyton. And Kuminga's subbed in for Moses Moody. The Thunder also changing it up. Wiggins is checked in for Chet Holmgren. And Shai Gilgeous-Alexander subbed in for Wallace. On defense, Oklahoma City. Outside, Horford. That's to Curry. Tries it from the top of the key. And again, it's the Warriors missing. And it's Williams with the ball for the Thunder. Trailing by 2. And when this game is done with, they'll be off to Los Angeles, taking on the Lakers. In the midst of a 4-game road trip right now. That'll be game number 3. Here we are sizing up GA. Jalen Williams, and his shooting has got to be his biggest strength.
Absolutely. He's great at spacing the floor for his teammates with his catch and shoot abilities, but he's equally gifted shooting off the dribble.
That one is off. And he's good on the second. Here's Curry. He had 40 points in the win against Brooklyn.
And if you look at his free throw numbers, you can see what kind of pressure he put on the defense. He was in attack mode all night long.
Outside Butler. Just 5 on the clock. Fades back. Count it. Butler's got 8 points.
And Butler, just a seasoned vet. Someone who's not going to panic when that clock is up against him. I love how under control he stays.
Gilgeous-Alexander kicks to Dort. Williams against Butler. Outside for Gilgeous-Alexander. And it's the Warriors on the break. It's Curry outside. And the rebound goes to the Thunder. Williams has got his 8th rebound here tonight. And it's Wiggins with the jam.
Those plays can make a difference in a game like this.
Well, you know it's going to fire up, Greg, everybody on that bench.
And you can feel the jolt of energy that he sent through his team. That is a huge boost in a tight game like this.
Podziemski finds Curry. Outside Butler from outside the arc. And a great assist by Curry as that one goes in. Curry's got 3 assists tonight. To the middle and stolen by Horford. And here we go with Curry running it up the court. Butler dishes to Kuminga. That shot off the mark. Williams with the defensive effort. To the inside and stolen by Horford. Podziemski with it. He had 16 points in the win against Brooklyn.
He's more than chipped in on the glass as well. Just a tremendous effort last time out.
Clock at 6. Kuminga sends a screen for Butler. Over Williams. Butler, no good. Thunder trailing by 4. Dort attacking. It's good. That's now 8 points for Lou Dort.
At 6'3", 215 pounds, Dort is a wrecking ball when moving downhill. A little contact is not going to deter him.
And we've got a timeout called by Steve Kerr. He wants to check in with his team and regroup. Warriors. And then for Oklahoma City, Hartenstein comes in for Wiggins, and it's Holmgren in for Alex Caruso. Butler deciding where to go with it. Shoots from 14. That's good. Basket number 5 on a 5-for-8 night shooting.
And watch out when Butler gets going on offense. He's fantastic at shooting once he gets in a rhythm.
Hartenstein passes to Williams. Over Butler. A putback. Horford with the rebound. Horford's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Kuminga finds Podziemski. Some nice passing by Golden State. Kuminga the pass to Butler. Podziemski with it. Fires from deep. Good, and Butler gets the assist. Butler's got his 4th assist in this one.
He's had a rough start to this game, and that's being nice. But he's gotten back on track here in the second.
One-on-one fast break. Second chance shot. That one good for 2. And it's a 9-point Warrior lead.
That scoreless first quarter, that might have woke him up, and he's turned it on here in the second.
Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander.
A moment here to see the stats for Butler. Over the last month, he has been spectacular. Averaging about 23 points per, 6 rebounds, and 4 assists. And you look at those numbers, but really his main asset is being a playmaker.
Great handle, great vision. That's how he drops so many dimes.
That's good from Gilgeous-Alexander. Gilgeous-Alexander hits them both. And it's the Warriors with the ball. Following this game, they hit the road to challenge the Suns at Footprint Center in Phoenix. And that'll be the first of a 2-game road trip for them. Here's Butler. Pass to Horford. Just 4 to shoot. Golden State needs to get off a shot. Shot from 16. Shot by Podziemski, no good. Thunder trailing by 7. Down low. Holmgren the pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. Good, nice job down low. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 4 this quarter.
And this is SGA's role. He's out here to score and score often.
Pass to Butler. And here is Moody. Defended by Dort.
The V just kind of stepping aside and letting him get to the rim.
There's a reason, GA, the lead is what it is right now.
Yeah, it's going to take better rim protection than that if they're going to climb out of this hole.
Hartenstein with it, guarded by Horford. Williams kicks to Gilgeous-Alexander. Hartenstein with the screen for Gilgeous-Alexander. Yes, that goes in. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 20 points.
The classic combo guard. Gilgeous-Alexander is effective in the 2-man game, especially on that first option, taking it himself.
Pulls it from the elbow. And there are the Warriors now with another bucket.
Coming off a big game, his confidence couldn't be higher. And coach knows it.
When it ain't growth, leave it alone until someone stops him. Just let him roll.
And so it's the Golden State Warriors bringing the quarter to a close with a 7-point lead. Their shooting has been the big key. Their percentage from the field so far has been terrific. It's time now to go courtside as we send you over to David Aldridge from the sideline. David, take it away.
Thanks very much. With Steve Kerr, what did your team show you in the first half?
They played hard, but that's expected at this point. That's who they've proven to be. But we got to be smarter. We got to play better, especially transition. Defensively, I don't think we're ready to defend in transition, so we got to get better with that.
Well, we'll see how fast you can get back as the game continues. Back to you.
All right, David, thank you. We'll be back after halftime for the start of the third quarter.
Thanks for joining us. Through the first half, there is still some work to do for the Oklahoma City Thunder. Who will get the edge in the second half, Shaq?
Whoever's more loose coming out the locker room, you have to be flexible in the second half. You got to make adjustments.
Yeah, that makes sense. Shaq, you're pretty loose yourself, you know. What's the difference today?
I've been meditating, staying mindful in the moment. Nothing bothers me now. Wait, where's my pen? Who had my pen, Ernie?
Clearly, it's a work in progress. Here, use mine. And returning our attention to this game, a solid first half for Golden State.
Their bench has impressed. You get a jolt of energy, all that offense. This is a well-rounded roster.
Yeah, team chemistry, a big point of emphasis for this organization. That'll do it for our show tonight. Thanks for joining us, and we'll send you back to Kevin Harlan for more hoops action.
And we hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. We're halfway through the game. You know, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander has been exceptional here tonight, guys.
No problems fighting his way to the rim in this one. A lot of points in close.
And you love that mindset he has going at the rim. He hasn't settled for anything, and he's been the aggressor all game long.
Warriors leading by 7. In the backcourt, we'll see Curry and Podziemski. Jimmy Butler is out there with Jonathan Kuminga. And it's Horford at center. So that's the group out there for Golden State. Podziemski finds Butler. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. That one on Holmgren.
And one thing they'll never have to worry about with Butler, he's always going to take initiative.
Butler taking 2 shots.
And he knocks down the first one. He's off on the second. Thunder trailing by 8. Dort passes to Holmgren. Outside, Dort. Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. Fires for 3. Good for his 8th field goal. He's attempted a dozen shots.
Incredible range from Gilgeous-Alexander, making a tough shot look easy.
Curry dishes to Horford. It's stolen by Gilgeous-Alexander. He makes his 9th shot of the game. He has only missed 4.
Just great anticipation and awareness to come up with the steal and then trigger the fast break.
Kuminga kicks to Horford. Kuminga against Williams. Horford with the screen on Williams. back to Horford. And the dunk by Horford.
And Horford has to run these screening rolls countless times. That experience helps him capitalize right there.
And, Richard, you just get the feeling that Jonathan Gggg is finally starting to hit his stride, don't you?
It is all about opportunity in this league, Kevin. With more playing time and scoring chances, Gggg has really blossomed, and he is not done getting better.
Podziemski's shot is good. And it's a 7-point Warrior lead.
Attacking in transition, the most consistent way to generate easy looks.
Yeah, when you hustle on the break like he does, good things tend to happen.
Now the Warriors moving it up. Butler finishing at the other end.
And he does it with and without the ball. Butler stuffing that stat sheet.
Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. Hartenstein with a screen on Curry to the paint and stolen by Horford. Here's Butler. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
Butler is just hard to guard inside. Really good at using his body to create contact against the defense at the basket.
This is his 3rd trip to the free throw line.
Yeah, he's at 81% from the line, and when we've had a chance to see him, he's had great form and continues to look confident.
The free throw drops for Butler. Alex Caruso. He's checked in for Chet Holmgren. And so Butler nails both of them. Thunder trailing by 11. Well, we're into the 3rd quarter, just over 2.5 minutes played. Curry against Gilgeous-Alexander. And stolen by Horford. Here we go, one-on-one. Curry outside. It's rebounded by Oklahoma City.
Their first miss since the break. Still, I like how they've come out so far.
Caruso kicks to Dort. Pass to Williams. And they get it. Good on the triple. Williams has got his 3rd basket of the night right there.
3 for 3, and that's always a good way to start the second half.
Outside, Kuminga. Outside, Butler. Fires the 3. From deep, Jimmy Butler.
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
And Mark Daigneault calls timeout here. He wants to make some adjustments to the game plan, clearly. November. Let's see how things are shaking out in the West early in the season. You take a look at the Thunder. They're still struggling, trying to string something together, getting a lot of wins. The competition, though, so tough. And, of course, the Warriors. They're at the bottom of the conference. Third quarter action and just under 3.5 minutes have gone.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the three. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
Outside Curry. Right here. 6 on the shot clock. Not enough on that one as it misses.
And the well is running dry for him right now. Nothing falling.
Yeah, and the risk now is that he gets inside his own head. Time to take deep breaths in through the nose, out through the mouth, and let the game come to you.
Here's the Warriors with the ball. They're on an 11-3 run. Here's Butler, and he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. That one on Gilgeous-Alexander.
Wow, he got whacked on that one. Shouldn't be much debate there.
And taking a quick look here, guys, at the hustle stats for the Warriors.
Great heads-up defensive play tonight, creating offensive opportunities for themselves by forcing deflections.
And they've also not only created turnovers tonight, but converted on them. All game long, that strategy has been paying off.
And the first one drops. When you compare, Richard, the NBA to the other major sports leagues, you have to be proud of the way things are run.
The NBA is a global league that focuses on global expansion, more so than any other major sport in the United States. And when it comes to the players, there isn't a league that treats their players better.
And so Butler nails both of them. And here's Gilgeous-Alexander. He'll bring it up for Oklahoma City. It's a 13-point game. Inside, Curry with the steal. To the middle, Williams with the steal. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. They get Stephen Curry.
And Gilgeous-Alexander understands how to draw contact, especially when he's looking to score.
The Thunder have been getting it done at the line, 10 for 12.
Shooting 2.
That's good from Gilgeous-Alexander. Both shots good from the stripe. Here's the Warriors with the ball. They're on a 13-5 run. Curry kicks to Kuminga. Horford sets a screen for Kuminga. Back to Curry. Curry crashes inside.
Great work inside by Curry there. So clever and composed in the paint.
And with an update from the sidelines, let's check in with David Aldridge.
Well, guys, last season, a full 14 teams finished with between 46 and 51 wins. Plenty of teams in the picture. Adam Silver is thrilled with the level of competition. He says, I think what fans ultimately want is to see great competition across the league. Kevin, it's certainly fun to watch.
It is, David. Bring it on, I say. The more, the better.
First personal foul.
First trip to the free throw line.